I am not going to start this video off by saying alright. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, see video 18. So 7 countries each have an external debt of about that much money. That's a lot. What is the total debt of these 4 countries? Okay, that's a typo. Not 4, 7. Countries expressed in scientific notation. So this is what we're going to do here. We have 2.6 times 10 to the 8th. That's one country. But what we want to know is what's the total debt of 7 countries if all of them have the same amount of debt. So we're going to multiply 7 times this scientific notation. Now you could write this scientific notation out in standard form, and it's going to be a very large number and then multiply it by 7, but there's an easier way. Here's the easier way. I'm going to take this 7 and I'm going to multiply it times the coefficient. Okay? So I've got 2.6 times 7. 7 times 6 is 42, carry your 4. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 4. We have 182, but I have 1 decimal place, so I need to make sure I have 1 decimal place. There we go. So what I'm left with is 18.2 times 10 to the 8th power. And then your child is going to get real excited because they see that number right here. It looks like the correct answer, right? That is not the correct answer, and here's the issue. In math, in science, we have determined what is the correct way to write scientific notation, and the correct way does not allow for this coefficient to be greater than 10. 18 is greater than 10, so we cannot allow it. Yeah, if you have issues with that, I don't know really who to send you to talk to. Stephen Hawking would back me up. If you don't know who Stephen Hawking is, you can Google him. But I'm sure he would back me up that this is not a correct way to write scientific notation. So what we're going to do is if you're comfortable with scientific notation, you can quickly fix this. But most likely, because your kids have learned it this year, they're not real comfortable with it. So this is what I would recommend. This is the scenario that I imagine about this answer. This scientific notation is broken. It's not working correctly. Something's wrong with it. If something's wrong with it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it apart. And the way we take this apart is we write it out in standard form. So 18.2, according to my instructions, it says move to the decimal to the right 8 places. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fill in with zeros. And so what this really equals is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Equals that. That much money is how much debt these 7 countries have. So now what I'm going to do is put the decimal where it should be. Right there. Because you see this number, 1.82, is equal or greater than 1, but less than 10. And I'm going to find out how many decimal places I would have to move it to get it back to its standard form. So I count it up, and it is a total of 9 places. So the correct answer, 1.82 times 10 to the 9th power, is correct. So let's see, that's not it. That's not it. Here it is. Option A. So be on the lookout. Be careful with this right here. That is not correct scientific notation form.